5th, 2015. The headline was How Salad Can Make Us Fat. And of course, it caught my attention since obviously I eat a lot of salads. And I really thought I knew the answer to this particular question, which I do, and I'm sure you do too to a certain extent. It's actually the dressings in the salad that generally make people fat. It's the extra calories that dressing provides, specifically olive oil. You know, olive oil is not healthy. I know you've heard it's healthy. I know you've heard about the Mediterranean diet, but olive oil is 100% fat. It's a processed product, and it will clog your arteries. It is just not good for you. So anyway, when I saw this article here, this headline, I thought that's what I was going to be talking about, but it's actually a little bit more subtle. It's kind of interesting. So check this out. Routine data for more than 1,000 shoppers matched their purchases at checkout, and they received a clear pattern. Drop a bunch of kale into your cart, and you're more likely next to head to the ice cream or the beer section. Pretty interesting. The more virtuous the products you have in your basket, the stronger your temptation is to succumb to vice. Okay, so who, after all, hasn't rewarded themselves with a piece of cake or an extra beer after a killer workout? This seems to be basic human psychology. This was a key understanding in describing a type of behavior that psychologists are calling licensing. It was first described in 2006, and basically what it says is that since we have a fairly stable self-concept of how good or bad, healthy or unhealthy, selfish or altruistic we are, when one decision swings too far from this self-concept, we automatically take action to balance it out. Okay, so the result plays out in surprisingly subtle ways. Check this out. Ordering a side of salad to go with your bacon cheeseburger is a deliberately and arguably rational trade-off between pleasure and health. But consumer researchers have found that the mere presence of a healthy option on a menu increases the chances that you'll order the least healthy choice. So you're more likely to choose French fries at a restaurant, for example, if there's a green salad available. A realization that fast food restaurants have profited from handsomely. So there's something called the halo effect, and it's very obvious in a study where weight-conscious people were asked to guess the calorie content of a series of meals. Now, this is pretty interesting. When shown a hamburger, these people's average guess of the calorie intake per hamburger was 734 calories. 734. When shown the same burger alongside 3 sticks of celery, the average guess dropped to just 619 calories. So these are not rational calculations. They betray the shortcuts your brain takes in its running tally of vice and virtue. So it helps explain why many health researchers cringe when promises of an exercise pill hit the headlines, as they did again earlier this year following the publication of 2 new studies. I want to be perfectly clear that there really is no way to replace routine exercise with an exercise pill, according to one of the chief scientists of this study. But licensing research suggests that's exactly what we try to do, unwittingly or not. Consider the almost surreal results of a series of studies by researchers in Taiwan. In one test, half the subjects were told a pill was a placebo, while the other half was told it was a multivitamin. Those who thought they had consumed a vitamin pill consistently chose less healthy options. Interesting stuff. With a group of smokers, those who thought they'd been given a vitamin C pill smoked nearly twice as many cigarettes while filling out the questionnaire as those who were told the pill was a placebo. And dieters given a purported weight loss supplement ate more at the subsequent buffet lunch. So, basically it says the only foolproof way to defeat the licensing effect is to hold yourself to a higher standard when you're making health decisions. Stick to the well-proven basics, tune out the noise. So it's pretty basic advice. It's just good to have some science behind this now at this point. Just because you go to the gym and may jump on that life cycle or some sort of aerobic machine for 60 minutes even, you're only going to be burning 300 or 400 calories. You know, don't go out and blow it with a big meal afterwards, for example. Okay, be conscious of what you're doing. Be conscious of calories. You know, you really don't need much more than 2,000 calories a day if you're not working out heavy every single day. Okay, so with those 2,000 calories, look for the most nutrient, excuse me, dense food products that you can buy, and that's not processed food. That's not things in a can or box. It's not meat. It's not dairy. It's whole food. It's potatoes. It's rice. It's the beans. It's the vegetables and it's fruit. It's back to basics. So, anyway, I know we have a lot to overcome with our little monkey brains, but try to remember these things and to your health. Thanks for watching. This is Steve, and once again, this was in the Sunday New York Times in the Sunday Review section, October 25th. Have a good day. Over and out.